Namaste student, this is Sanjay Nath. Today's session is on Soils of India, Session 1, Chapter 4, Standard 10 ICSE. In this chapter we learn about distribution of soils in India, their occurrences, characteristics and how to conserve soil. Soil is a thin layer of 5 to 8 meters on the earth crust, mainly on the continental crust, which is capable of supporting life. Due to the nutrient-rich soil, it supports forest or you can say vegetative cover. And how the enriched or good quality soil form. Soil is a mixture of regolith and humus that combine to form a enriched or good quality soil. Regolith is a mixture of large and small fragments of rock when it combined with humus that mainly exist on the earth crust. Humus is the mixture of dead remains of trees and plants. When they get decomposed and they convert into rich nutrient humus, and that work together, mainly regolith and humus, to develop good quality soil. Now we'll understand what are the different components of soil. This is an analogical diagram. The blue circles represent humus and this light pink color represent minerals, and this intermolecular space between the blue and pink circle represent moisture, and the gap between this represent air. All these components together make good quality soil. Let's understand what are the importance of all components. Minerals. Minerals in soil give color and texture to the soil. For example, black soil is in black color due to iron content. Texture wise, black soil is clay in nature. Humus. Humus give fertility to the soil. Humus is a mixture of dead remains of trees and plants, and due to aerobic and anaerobic action, this convert into enriched humus. Moisture. Moisture in the soil, it gives nourishment to the plant. The roots of the plant absorb moisture from the soil along with the mineral through their roots. Air. The intermolecular space in the soil, it allows the plants to respire. All these components together plays a very important role for good quality soil. Now we'll learn what are the different texture of soil. Sandy soil. As name suggests that the soil is primarily composed of sand. 60% sand, 10% clay. Such soil are well aerated, easier to cultivate because of this sandy nature of soil. It dries up easily because of the gap between the sand particles. Water also get easily seep into the soil and even easily get dries up. It is suitable for the growth of different types of fruits and vegetables, mainly cucumber and fruits like melon. Clay soil. The second important texture of soil is clay soil. The name itself suggests that the clay in nature, 60% clay, 10% sand and remaining percent is the impurities. It has good moisture retention capacity. Because of this moisture retention capacity, this soil supports growth of different types of crops. Though this soil is difficult to cultivate, farmers find it difficult to plow this soil. Reason, many a time it stick to the plow and farmer has to put effort to remove the clay soil. Loamy texture. The loamy soil 50% sand and 50% clay, that makes the soil well aerated, easy to cultivate, one of the favorite texture of soil that farmer use for growing all types of crop. Loamy soil have good moisture retention capacity. Now we'll learn about the distribution of soils in India. There are four primary soils in India: alluvial, black, red and laterite soil. Followed by these four soils, there are other three types of soils are also available in India: mountain soil, desert soil and marshy soil. Now I'll show you the references of last three soil. Mountain soils are mainly confined to the hilly regions of India. Desert soils are mainly found in the northwestern part of Rajasthan, and marshy soils are mainly found in the deltaic region. Now we'll learn the first four soil in detail. We'll take the first one, alluvial soil. Alluvial soil occurrences. Alluvial soil are inland alluvium, deltaic alluvium and coastal alluvium. Now we'll learn about the occurrences of alluvial soil. Inland alluvium, deltaic alluvium and coastal alluvium. These are the three different occurrences of alluvial soil at different geographical location. In India, northern plains are mainly covered with inland alluvium. It is mainly comprises of Ganga-Brahmaputra plains and it is highly fertile land. Deltaic alluvium is mainly confined to the Ganga-Brahmaputra delta. Coastal alluvium soil is mainly found at the peninsular India and plains of Gujarat. Now we'll see the different types of alluvial soil. There are two types, Khadar and Bhangar. Khadar soil is a newly deposited alluvial soil and Bhangar soil is an old deposited alluvial soil. As you can see in the cross-section view, Himalayan mountain range and the Tarai region, or you can say northern plains. Geomorphologically, this region is a plain. Rivers from Himalaya region, they carry a lot of sediments every year and they deposit in the plains. Newly deposited alluvial soil, they deposit on the banks of the river. This gives birth to Khadar soil. They are rich and very fertile. Whereas away from the bank, the old deposited soil is called Bhangar. It's less fertile. Now we'll see some more characteristic features of alluvial soil. It is formed due to the deposition of regolith brought by the rivers. It is also called the transported soil because it is being carried by the rivers from the higher reaches or the mountains and is being deposited on the plains. Now we'll classify the alluvial soil on the basis of their sediment size. Now we'll see a cross-section view of river profile. In the young stage, middle stage and old stage, river in the higher reaches of the mountainous region, when it flow, it carry coarse-grained sediments. In the middle course, the river carry medium-sized sediments, and the last stage, or you can say the old stage, river carry fine-grained sediments. Now we'll see few more characteristics of alluvial soil. It is rich in potash, alumina, and lime. It is poor in nitrogen and phosphorus. Farmers incorporate nitrogen and phosphorus in two ways. One is chemical fertilizer and second is compost, or you can say green manure. At times they grow leguminous plant along with the main crop to support nitrogen in the soil. It is also suitable for growing all kind of crops. Now we'll understand the occurrences of black soil in India. Black soil is mainly found in Deccan Plateau region. Deccan Plateau is geographically located in southern part of India, primarily in the peninsular India. It is relatively higher. It is formed due to the repeated flow of lava in the past when Indian plate was attached with African plate. These are the following states that fall in Deccan Plateau region: Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, followed by Saurashtra and Kutch region. These states fall in Deccan Plateau. Because of this area is covered with black soil. Black soil characteristic. Black soil is having black color due to the presence of iron. Black soil is formed due to in situ weathering of basalt. It is also called the sedentary soil. In situ means breaking of the rock at the same place and these particles give birth to black soil. It is clay in nature. This soil is also having the good moisture retention capacity. It is difficult to cultivate because of it is clay in nature. Black soil, some more characteristic features. It is rich in limecap, lime, iron, magnesium, calcium, alumina and potash. This soil is poor in nitrogen and phosphorus. Farmers incorporate chemical and natural fertilizer to increase the fertility. It is good for the growth of cotton, sugarcane, groundnut and tobacco. It is also called the black cotton soil. Now we learn about red soil. As you can see in this picture, the soil literally appear red in color. Occurrences of red soil. It is mainly found in the states of Tamil Nadu, inland Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Chhattisgarh Plateau region. These are the states and the region where red soil is very commonly found. As you can observe, these states and the region is mainly towards the eastern part of Indian peninsula. Now we'll understand what are the characteristic features of red soil. It is formed due to the weathering of older metamorphic and igneous rock. It is sedentary soil that mainly confined to a particular region. It may be brown, greyish or blackish in color due to the different percentage of mineral present in the soil. It also has a good moisture retention capacity. Now we'll understand why red soil is found on the eastern peninsular region of India. It is mainly due to the weathering of basaltic rock, or you can say volcanic rock. Rivers from Deccan Plateau region, mainly Mahanadi, Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna, they used to pick up sediments from Deccan region and they flow towards east coast. and they deposit this sediment near the eastern part, mainly the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. And in the course of time, when the water or the moisture react with such soil which contain a lot of iron, the residue that form is reddish in color. This is one of the primary reason the red soil is found in the eastern coast of Indian Peninsula. We'll learn about some more characteristic features of red soil. It is rich in iron, poor in lime, phosphorus and nitrogen. Farmers incorporate fertilizer, mainly chemical or natural fertilizer, to increase the fertility of the soil. It is suitable for the dry farming, like they grow plantation crop, example cashew plantation, and even tea plantation. Such crops doesn't require much of water. They require certain volume of water for their nourishment and growth. There are other crops also grown on this particular soil: pulses, rice, cotton. Now we learn about laterite soil. As you can see in this picture, there are large and small pieces of regolith present here. It mainly found in the hilly regions of Western Ghats, Kerala, Chotanagpur Plateau region and Assam, and followed by Meghalaya. These are the areas where laterite soils are very commonly found. Hilly region doesn't mean this area is too high or it covered with snow. Now we'll understand what are the characteristic features of laterite soil. It is formed due to leaching of essential silicates by heavy rainfall. It is acidic in nature. Now we'll understand what is the meaning of leaching. In the hilly region, due to heavy rainfall, when the water seeps inside the soil, it dissolves the minerals, primarily the essential silicate SiO3, and it takes away the mineral along. What left behind is acidic soil that is not good for any crop. Now we'll learn about some more characteristic features of laterite soil. Due to leaching process, this particular soil reduces in lime and silica. Apart from that, iron and alumina proportion increases, and due to this it is not good for growing any crop. It is reddish to yellowish in color due to different proportion of mineral present in the soil. It is poor in nitrogen and phosphorus. Farmers incorporate some fertilizer, could be natural and could be artificial, to increase the fertility of the soil. Now you can see with something very interesting about this soil. The farmers grow these crops on such soil: coffee, rubber and cashew nut. These crops are cash crops. Now you might be thinking why this soil has been used to grow such crop. This soil is weak and less in nutrient. Due to the slope or elevation, this area is very good in terms of humidity and temperature and very conducive for growing of such crop. Farmer incorporate a lot of nutrient by artificial mean and by natural means. Thank you for watching the presentation.